Hare Krishna. I like to always explain that it's all about the mind. The whole yoga path and the whole 3T path, the whole focus is that you have so much power to control your life experience according to how your mind is seeing the world. In psychology, they use this term mental map. It's an interesting term. Think of a map. If you think of a map, it's like, where are you? What's around me? What are the ways forward? Where have I come from? Where can I go? And we're always creating a mental map. In any situation, you're deciding what is your environment in life? What's your existential environment? And if we create the wrong map, it can get really scary, depressing, hopeless. And just by changing the map, the mental map we've created of life, you can find hope, you can find joy, you can find enthusiasm, you can see the way out. So it's very important to be aware that whether you're aware of it or not, if you're conscious of it or not, you're creating a mental map at every moment of your life. At every moment of your life, you're seeing yourself within a bigger picture of what is going on, of the people around you, the things happening, your future, your past, of who you are. And you have to see if that map is doing good by you or not. Is that mental map really true? Is it really helping you have a better life? Is it giving you hope? Or is it putting you down? Sometimes other people put us down. Other people convince us, push on us a negative map, a map of sadness, a map of hopelessness. Maybe you're brought up and people are telling you, you're no good, you can't do this, there's no chance for you. And then if you accept that, you create a mental map where there is no future, there is no possibility of you doing well. If you don't see, for example, your spiritual dimension, you can get lost. You might see yourself in a situation that materially this just looks hopeless, but if you had the spiritual dimension worked out, you would have seen something else. This is exactly what happens with Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna finds himself with a desperate mental map of hopelessness, seeing himself in this battle where his only destruction and death around him, which wasn't untrue. Actually, it was quite a, materially speaking, a desperate situation. But then he breaks down. He has a panic crisis. And then Krishna tells him, no, look, you have to see it from the spiritual point of view, from the point of view of Dharma, of the soul. And then when he sees it from that point of view, then he's filled with joy again. Even though the situation was actually quite desperate, materially speaking. And then he sees the spiritual dimension of it, he finds joy, he finds hope, he goes on living brilliantly well. So look around you, see what kind of mental map you're creating of life, and always see if you're not forgetting your spiritual dimension. Because when you have your spiritual dimension, then you can overcome any situation, no matter how dire it may be. And if you're feeling hopeless, if you're feeling sad, it's just a question of readjusting your mental map more than it is to readjust the actual reality of life. Because things can be right in front of you and you won't see them because they're not going to be in your mental map. If your mental map doesn't allow you to see success and hope and good relationships, you won't see them even if they're right in front of you. So first you have to adjust your mental map, and then you can have a really good life. Hare Krishna.